You had enough?
What if we...
Because now we're live. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're here with the artist Kai. I want to give a special shout out to Porter and Ashley, people who make this
Porter
show
and Ashley,
possible.
big shout out.
I want to give a shout out to myself. I'm not giving a shout out to Ethan though because he's doing stuff like acting. The other voice that you might hear in the room is Sean Wise. He's back here giving our PA some tips.
Never ending.
He's teaching me.
Yeah, he's teaching you while we do a show.
The learning occurs.
No, it's fine. You're fine. We're just. I'm being a dick. Sorry, folks. So I'm here with Kai, who is a very accomplished art man. He used to do stuff. What did you used to do?
Let's see. I used to do a lot of graffiti, but nowadays I do more legal means of art, murals, printmaking, canvas painting. I like to do what's called repurposed art, where I take old materials, metal, wood, whatever I can get my hands on, and paint over that. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, I just
Printmaking's dope.
I look
like
at
it.
it as like New Age Americana.
New Age Americana. He was asking what age that is earlier. I just described you as street artist turned studio artist.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way to
Spray
look at
can
it.
man.
Yeah,
Feel me?
from the spray can to the easel.
From the spray can to your hand, so you can put it on your wall at your house.
Yes, I have some if you want to buy them.
He does. It's pretty good stuff. It's
Yeah.
definitely some stuff that should be in your house. Oh yeah. So here at the Hubcast, I like to leave no stone unturned. We got the Son of Ice in the background somewhere.
Woo!
He likes to dance. He's here for a production meeting. He wants to have his babies. Gross.
Don't do it.
No.
He doesn't pay child support.
Video interrupted. What's this bullshit?
Oh,
Hold on. Share on my timeline. So, you guys wanna talk to an artist? Hit us up. You're in here with at the
Art by Kai is what it would be.
Art by Kai.
Yeah, there you go.
Art by Kai.
I love the delay.
Yeah. There's no delay there.
Oh no.
So, tell us a story about what's going on in your life while I type stuff. And
Oh,
try to
man.
entice people to want to
So
talk to
I
us.
guess here recently, life's been pretty good as far as the art's going. Been getting into printmaking more, doing what's called lino cuts and woodcut relief printing. That's been quite enjoyable for me. It's made me reassess where I truly want to try and take my art in the long run, I think. And the other inclusion that I've had recently is specifically with landscape painting, trying to mix some of my graffiti roots with landscape painting and trying to come up with some, I guess, visually interesting compositions that are not going to be seen really. Something that you might find somebody doing in a bigger city, I guess. That kind of influence, because I like to travel around and get influences from other artists, whether it's locally or out in Asheville. I mean, that's still kind of local, but you know, there's a lot of inspiration down in Charleston, Atlanta, going on up the East Coast to places like New York, obviously, Pennsylvania, There's several artists that I like to keep up with on Instagram that I kind of get inspiration from.
Like who?
One of them that I really like because he does like just really strange visual compositions is Abnormal Perspective. And there's a whole group of artists that are associated with that Instagram handle. If you guys want to check them out, it's at abnormal, and
like abnormal, like abdomen, normal normal.
Not really, but yeah. The other artist that I really like to follow is Layer Cake. He is a New York-based artist. He does a lot of stencil-based graffiti art, where he cuts out his own stencils, and then we'll go over top of that stencil with, I guess what would be called drip technique, just where you keep lightly spraying with aerosol and getting different values and, I guess, contrasting line values, really. It's a lot of really interesting art. He did one for the World Trade Center recently that I found really dope, but kind of Banksy-esque in the way that it was executed.
Okay.
Which really, because Banksy is the biggest name when it comes to stencil graffiti.
Yeah, if you don't know who Banksy is, you've probably been living under a rock.
Yeah.
And you believe that graffiti is murder, whatever.
Yeah, no, I really like, there's this one quote that, I can't remember who said it, but anything that takes more than 5 minutes isn't graffiti. So, I like to associate that with anybody that tries to put that kind of art down. Actually, I watched a video today. This, I can't remember her name. She's an Afghan national.
All right, I need to stop you for a second and warn you that they're on the lookout for Dino.
Really?
You've seen his tag all over the place.
Yeah, no, I see Dino all over the place, actually.
So I ran into some other graffiti guy. I don't remember his name. I wouldn't say his name anyway. But he just said that Dino is like a short Asian dude.
I've heard some different tales.
What have you heard? What have you heard that he looks like? This is not Dino.
I've heard.
Just to let you know.
Yes,
so don't come hitting up my man talking about we're looking for you. It's not him.
Yeah, I do not claim any of Dino's work whatsoever.
Because I walked out. I was at the coffee shop the other day, and there was an officer, it's very well known. You know the guy with the accent, the British guy.
Yeah.
He's talking to Matthew, and he's like, he asked him something, or I asked him something, or I said something to Matthew. But anyway, I was like, I'm looking for this Dino. It's like, when I find him, I'm going to string him up by his fucking thumbs.
Yeah, it's so odd that Spartanburg has a British cop
that's on the hunt for a graffiti artist.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
He drives the two-tone car. That's not a taxi.
Oh, is he the one that drives that?
Usually. He's the one I've seen in it.
He's looking for who again?
Dino. D-N-O-E. There's
D. I think it's D-E-N-O.
There's probably one in. No, it's D-N-O-E.
Is it?
I see it everywhere.
Oh,
Dino.
okay. That's right. It's been a while.
It's probably
I saw one
in
actually.
here, or
I saw
it's
one of his,
in the bathroom.
Yeah, he's got him in the bathrooms all over the place.
Everywhere.
Actually.
He's everywhere.
I know he has it
There's
at
a
Wild
building
Ace.
down there somewhere.
Because
I
I frequent Wild. Shout out to Wild Ace.
Hi, Wild Ace. Thanks for making things great. They're not Pizza Hut.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Very good. But no, it's funny because there have been a couple of stories like that where I've heard there's police like searching for people, or just for instance, I'll leave the names out, but a buddy of mine, maybe 6 months to a year ago, he's pretty infamous for being known as a graffiti artist. He had gotten into trouble when he was younger. And so he's always looked at, with some
because they look at him like,
with a little bit more discernment and everything, And
he rides by cops on bikes are like,
yeah, no, seriously. And about a year or so ago, he got got wrapped up in some stuff just because they thought that he was involved.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Spartanburg's really serious about their graffiti. That is why I do not mess around with the illegal graffiti.
On the illegal street scene.
Yeah, no, I'm totally trying to be on the up and up.
Well, good for you, bro.
One of my favorite things to do, though, that still kind of lends itself to that, is that I do make stickers and hand them out to people. So, people slap my stickers up around town, which I love, because I love to see them.
But you don't encourage that.
I encourage them to put them wherever they want.
Yeah. But
but I don't specifically tell people
to
do any vandalizing.
Destruction.
No.
Murdering property.
I have a couple of different designs for my stickers.
Of the coffee shop.
There's several that I've seen people that have put up.
Yeah.
There's the one that's behind the bar at Wild Ace. That's one that I did and gave to one of the workers there, and they just decided to put it up. Yeah, a little bit jagged design. Yeah. I have, you think you have one? Oh, really? Awesome. Hell yeah. I love it. Stuff getting around town. But,
he gets around.
Yeah.
Ladies. Kidding.
No.
He's got an old lady.
I do have an old lady who's young.
Who's having an old baby.
She is. A big old baby.
So congratulate him when you see him in the street.
Yes. Give us baby shit.
Give him baby, not literal baby poop.
Yes,
stuff for babies.
Things for the baby.
Not to insult your intelligence, but we know how people.
If you walk up to me with baby feces, we're gonna have a problem.
I'm gonna take that as disrespect.
But actually, I'm really good friends with one of the bartenders down at Wild Ace, and she collects a lot of my art, and she's one of the reasons that.
Is it Katie?
Yeah.
Katie!
Shady Katie!
Shady Katie!
Shady Katie, get you turned.
Yeah. Turn up.
Yeah.
Turn up.
But yeah, she's actually one of the biggest collectors in Spartanburg right now, I think, of my art.
Okay.
I know Ice, he's got some of my work.
Ice collects your work.
A couple other local artists have collected some of my pieces. Shout out to JJ Day. Let's see, who else? Mad Artist Wheeler.
I like that guy. Mad Artist. You gotta pronounce all the D's.
Oh, that's right. Mad Triple D.
Mad.
But, much love to Mad. He's doing really good.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Saw him at the Spring Fling. That was really awesome. Watched one of his performance videos.
I didn't get to see that.
He's really going full tilt. Really trying to blow it up right now. So nothing but love and admiration for that.
Mad love.
Mad.
Here's a little bit of trivia about the Mad Artist Wheeler. He was on a TV show in a bit part with Son of Ice's younger brother.
Was it recent?
It's in the last few months. They were on TV One. It was some show on TV One. I think it was called Obsessed or something. I don't remember the name.
He mentioned something. I should know this.
They had a speaking part.
I really should know this.
They said like a thing. It wasn't like an extensive part, but hey, good on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, he's really trying to do his thing.
No, that's dope.
And honestly, his art has progressed so much since he first started.
Okay.
It really is. It's amazing to see, because there's so many people that would put him down for being as passionate as he is about what he's doing.
I only put people down for being massive jerks.
Well, yeah, but there's always. But what I'm saying is there's always haters out there who are insecure about themselves.
What you got to remember about haters is they can't hate anybody but themselves.
Well, yeah, and that's why they have to hate everybody else.
Yeah, but we don't have to. Like,
I mean, I'm not trying to.
You call somebody out of love. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
I get that. Don't get me wrong.
Oh no,
But like,
I'm not hating on that.
the haters need love too.
Haters make me greater.
Haters mashed potatoes.
But yeah, no, his progression over the last year has been really great.
Yeah, nobody should hate him.
To see what he did at Spring Fling versus where I saw him a year ago at Spring Fling.
Okay.
You know, I mean, he's only going up.
Yeah, no, he really loves what he does, and like that's inspirational to me.
Yeah.
As a producer.
No, I totally agree. I love following him on Snapchat and seeing like some of the weird shit that he posts up because he just does really. He loves doing weird abstract shit.
Yeah, he does do weird abstract shit.
And that's really like kind of my bread and butter. I love doing weird abstract shit too. So me and him really vibe out on that basis.
You guys thought about doing a collaboration?
You know, we have honestly talked about collabing for the last 2 years. And just have never. When we first started talking about it, he was living in Spartanburg, and then he moved to Greenville for a little while.
Now he's back in Spartanburg.
Now he's back in Spartanburg, but he's over in Bowling Springs, so he's further away. So it makes it a little more difficult. But if I can get the studio space that I'm looking at, then yeah, man.
I'm trying to. Where are you trying to get space?
Well, I'm looking at a couple places actually.
Okay. We can talk more about that off air, unless you don't care if anybody else.
I don't care. Okay. No, I'm looking at spaces in the Westman Co-op.
I'm looking at you, Westman Co-op. I paid that $20 to get that application in. I sent you some samples. Call my people. They'll talk me up.
Hit them up.
Let me know. I'm trying to get that medium space.
But looking at them for a studio space or possibly just a work payment, whatever that membership is, the $45. I'm at free advertising. Look at me over here selling for you guys.
You're talking about the second tier, the first tier.
First tier. There you go. That's what they call it. First tier, second tier. So I'm looking at that over at the Westman Co-op, and then you have Kindred Spirits, which is off of Spring Street. They have studio space that they're talking about having available. So
what is that like?
I'm not sure because I have not checked it out yet.
I mean, do they have it now?
Yeah, they have it now.
Available? How much space is it?
That's what I have to go see because
have they given you like a price?
There's a range depending on the size.
And is it like
the way that it was explained to me is it's an open workspace, and that
like
you would basically have a cordoned off area that would be your area, but it would be an open area so other people would be able to walk into it, so it's not like you have walls or anything.
Do they provide like lockers or anything?
I think it would be bring your own materials type deal, but to have a space to work in is really...
I mean, is it strictly a workspace for things that can't be stolen? Do you...
I feel
like if you bring a computer, do you have to take your computer with you when you're done for the day?
I don't think so, but that would be something.
Is there an extensive background checking process that goes with that?
I think to wrap it in a nutshell, I think it would be easier to get into Kindred Spirits than it would the West Main.
Well, that's
and I don't think there's an application fee either.
Well,
so there is.
That's a good second option for me.
There is that.
The real reason is I need space to produce video.
They would have that. They actually just expanded the space that they have, if I'm not mistaken. They just increased their square footage and made it so that they can specifically have the studio space to rent out to local artists.
At the Kindred Spirit?
Yeah,
okay.
At Kindred Spirit.
I'm going to check it out, too.
Yeah, no, I'm totally down to check out any
also, what is the Kindred Spirit for anybody who doesn't know? Since we're mentioning them, we might as well give them a shout-out. Like, I went in there and got this strictly anti-man vibe.
Really?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just playing. I think they were just more wondering, like, oh, are you customers, or are you just like a bunch of bums off the street? Because I look like this pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
Seeing a big black dude walking up in a pretty flower shop, they're like, Is he gay? Like, is he here to rob us?
Oh my God.
We don't know.
But
we don't want to offend anybody.
They do a lot of local crafts, artisan goods. So clothing, textiles. They do soaps, fragrances, jewelry, art, really of any kind that you could possibly think of. And then they also do art classes, and they partner with a couple of other businesses in the area, if I'm not mistaken, such as, I think they do a partnership with this yoga place called Zen Garden.
You know who else likes soap? Not hippies.
Talking to you, Asheville.
So yeah, isn't that where we were earlier? Zen Garden.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Zen Garden.
They had the best looking like little tiny donuts. I swear they came from like the donut deli.
I don't know where those came from.
They were so good.
They had bacon donuts.
Yeah, I didn't eat the bacon donuts. Though my second donut did have a little piece of bacon on it, which I picked off. I'm going total veg, man.
That's okay. Fight the power.
I'm just fighting this gut, which is actually a lot smaller than it used to be. I'm pretty sure I was bloated. It's not quite where I want to be, but I'm getting there.
I hear if you cut out dairy.
Yeah, I can deal with that, but I'm going to still eat cheese, bro.
I mean, American cheese is really what gets you. But we won't.
Like American cheese or American cheese?
American cheese. You know, like processed cheddar.
Okay, yeah. I ate some of that yesterday.
Like Kraft single slices.
It was like block cheese. It kind of melted in the car, but it had a very Velveeta texture. Because it wasn't hot, but it was warm. It warmed up. It was very Velveeta-esque.
Right. No, it's hard to get away from cheese. It's kind of ingrained in our society. Bread and cheese. Bread and cheese. Cheesy bread cheese.
Bread and cheese. Makes you gassy.
And bacon.
Bacon is the bomb. I went for a while without eating meat. And one day I was like...
I don't know how you can do that.
Not eating meat, but not
it's
eating
like
pork. I was eating
that's
meat.
Totally un-American.
But I was not eating pork. And the next thing I know, I'm like... I kind of miss bacon. We can hear that too. They can hear that too.
I love how we're just blasting.
America loves this.
They do.
Put it on YouTube.
Velveeta. America loves this.
Make a channel.
Hey Jesse Blue. Hey Jesse. Hey Jesse. Hey Jesse.
Is that Jesse Blue?
Hey Jesse. Something, 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 something. Hey Jesse.
So have you seen the light bulbs?
Yes. Now my question is, what happened to the one near the coffee shop?
What do you mean?
It had like a plexiglass space, and it looked like a geode, but it's now missing.
It's gone?
It's gone. It's gone from the spot. What I'm assuming is
Somebody probably defaced it.
either that or it ended up like getting too much water in it, I think, and it fogged up. Like that's what I'm assuming, because when I saw it after this rain stint, I was like, that thing's leaking, because I don't think they sealed it well.
Some of those light bulbs are really cool. Have you seen the cactus bulb?
Yes.
Not telling you where it's at. You got to find it on your own.
I know exactly where it is. Is this right? No.
Don't tell them.
I'm not going to tell them anything.
So, the bulbs are cool. I like some of the sculpture that's been going up too, like the installations. You know?
Yeah.
But,
Wait, what installations?
So to me, even the light bulbs are installations.
Yeah, of course.
But and they've repositioned some of them. So it's not that they put new ones in; they've moved some of them around.
They moved one near some artistic place. It looked like blue and light blue clouds. And I really liked that one, and they moved it. I saw it the other day.
It's definitely interesting how they're trying to cultivate the art scene in Spartanburg.
Yes.
And it's definitely an interesting time to do art in fucking Spartanburg.
Let me make sure we can be heard.
But
sorry, folks. The sound's about to double up for a second, but it's all good. Because we out here, and we in here.
So,
So what's in your future, Kai?
let's see. I am hopefully going to lock down, once I lock down a studio space, because the only studio space I have right now is my kitchen. And it's really cramped and confined to try and do anything of any actual value.
That's the exact reason I'm looking for space too. Not only to run my business out of, but also to delve into some artistic endeavors that I have.
Yes.
Like
yes,
I'm
yes.
making stencils for T-shirts, spray can T-shirts.
I like it.
I'm there.
Actually, that's one of the things I've been looking at here for the future is to do T-shirt printing, specifically with
Screen printing.
No, woodblock relief printing.
That's a thing for T-shirts.
Yeah, it takes a little bit longer. The process.
You got to make the wood block.
Because of the wood block and just because of the overall time. It's quicker to do screen printing because you're just dragging ink over that screen and into the negative space.
Yeah.
Whereas with the wood cut, you have to. Well, not only do you have to get your ink, mix it, you have to roll it.
Right.
So you have to make sure that you do not only an even spread when it comes to rolling it, but before you even roll it, you have to do a spread to make sure that it is, the consistency, the texture, even the transparency sometimes can render different effects as far as the printing outcome. If you want to do multiple
basically, every
layers.
print could be a different print. Could essentially be a different design altogether.
Well, yeah,
Like
you
in and of
definitely,
itself.
you definitely have some variations.
And is it like standard CMYK?
No,
Printing, or do you just
what I do is just what it would be considered, I guess, is one-off.
offset?
Yeah. Well, just it's not mass production. I don't do hundreds at a time. If I did 100, that would be some heavy printing.
So then you'd be charging like $40 a shirt.
Well, no, it's not even that. I mean, I could do it for less than that, but it's just
Like time.
the time to put into it is definitely a little bit more than the screen printing process.
Word.
But not to say that their screen printing isn't any less of a process. You still have a lot going on to achieve that, and there's some really amazing artwork that's being achieved through screen printing. But I don't know. I just vibe with the aspect of carving something from a blank, flat
Piece of linoleum.
Either linoleum or wood, or if it's MDF.
Because you're
That is a tip for all of you guys that want to get into any kind of relief print. Go to Home Depot, buy you a 4x8 sheet of MDF board.
What is that?
Foam? It's fiberboard. And it'll save you a shit ton of money, as far as overall cost, because you'll go to Michael's or Joann's or wherever else and buy that same little block that's cut down to a, foot by a foot square, and it'll cost you, probably half the price of what it would to get a 4x8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you gotta learn ways to stretch your money, folks. That's all I'm saying.
So what do you do to carve the wood? You just take a knife and
Well, I have a different sets of chisels, and one set is a speedball set. The other set that I have is a actual wood carving chisel set for large scale grooves and what are called chatter marks, which are the texture marks that you get.
Okay.
And then what I want to invest in next are actual Japanese wood carving tools.
Every woodworker I know is like a total weed because they're always going for them Japanese tools.
It's just a level.
The Japanese
above.
technically invented relief printing as well. Just to let you know, don't tell them I said anything.
I invented it. No,
Sure you did. Sure you did, little boy.
But they
good
really
child.
have some amazing tooling that will let you do some really intricate line work. It's quite an endeavor, but it's worth it to go through it all. And I think the other great thing is sometimes I don't really know what's going to come out of it because I'll draw something on there and start it, and maybe halfway through we'll go a totally different direction because I was just messing around one day and was going to do a big old pot leaf, with something that had like some stoner slang on it.
Pot relief.
Yeah.